Welcome to another video from me. This time I want to show you how to get that clean interface I'm using myself and that I have showed you already in the teaser for it. And yeah, please apologize my English here and my cuts and some thinking inside of the sentences, because I have no script and no time to make a script. So yeah, but we will make it, I think. I hope that you apologize it, and yeah, let us turn to the matter. As you can see, I'm sitting on my mount. That means I have already used the macro that toggles everything off. So let us just check if this is working as well when I dismount, and it does. And as you can see, it toggles on the interface here. Let me just check this to make you a bit better visual version of my cursor. Yeah, it just toggles on the screen, the hotbars on the screen here. And what this does is the macro I have teasered you about. Maybe. Let us go to the macro section therefore and look at these macros. These are completely all the same but using different mounts. So yeah, just choose the mount you want and use the correct macro icon for the mount with this command here. Well, let me just toggle this off. This is for the battle Panther as for example, and this command here lets you mount or unmount from the battle Panther, and while doing so it also displays your hotbar 1, 2 and 3 either on or off. That is according to the situation on where you are, and that means if it is on, already displayed, it would otherwise toggle it off, and vice versa. If you're using a fourth hotbar, like maybe most of you will, then just add another line here and copy the stuff here and just change the 3 to 4. Then you would have the fourth hotbar displayed and toggled off as well. Yeah, so let us just check what these other values here mean. The parameter bar is this one here with the HP, MP and TP. In Shadowbringers we will get rid of the TP bar, I think. Everyone will have HP and MP, and your normal weapon skills won't use any TP again. So yeah, everything that needs MP cost will be according to the MP bar. Then we have the status effects. These are this here. I have put this above my parameter bar, and as you can see, the ether flow here is one of my status effects. And yeah, let me see if we can have another buff here. No. Okay, we can use lucid dreaming for example. Yeah, as you can see, that this is the status bar when you're receiving any buff from your raid or own cooldowns or something like that. Then below this we have the experience bar, and here I have put the limit gauge as well, just upon the experience bar. I didn't really found a better position for this, but I think this, yeah, it looks okay. Just if you find another better position for it, yeah, just go for it. And the party list is displayed and toggled off as well. And because we're in no party at this moment, we won't be using this feature. So yeah, we just have to wait until we joining a party or something like that. And you can do this according to your own favor, just if you want to have the party list always displayed or toggle it off when mounting or dismounting. Yeah. And the thing you have to consider here and you have to make sure is that you get into the flow. If you always mount and it is displayed, that's nice, but you will have the situation when you're flying and sometimes you click the button too early, meaning if you just want to click it now, it's fine, but maybe sometimes you are too hasty or something like that and you click it too early, and then the bar will be toggled off in the moment you're mounting off this mounting, and if you want to start the fight here, you don't have the bar you need. So therefore, just a little trick. I can't really tell about a trick, but you just have to move and just click it. So the cast of the mount will be interrupted and your interface is toggled off, is toggled on. The same way is completely on the other side, of course, as well. So if you're flying and you see it's toggled on, just click the macro again, and you won't be distorted in the process of flying. So yeah, just get a bit used to it, and there will be no problem in using this macro. So to the next section and the next macro that is also easily dealt with and easily made, which is the inventory macro. So opening the character screen, the inventory and saddlebag all together. I think the design of this can be completely made freely and to your own desires. So you can also have this right like this, as you can see here, but I really like having the saddlebag on the left side and the inventory on the right side. No, it's just switched, so this is the correct way. Saddlebag on the left side, inventory on the right side. So you can see here. We have another feature of this macro that is really awesome. I found this on Reddit, I think, and I never really took this into consideration that this is possible, but I think it is. What this macro does, before showing you the macro, it also sorts your arsenal in the sort order that doing your highest item level crafting piece at the first place here, at the first space, and after this the highest item level of your normal gear, of your combat gear. So yeah, that's really useful, I think, and I really like the idea behind it, because I had always trouble with my gear being completely unaligned and completely in a chaotic sort order. So you normally have to yeah, manually click every section here and sort it, and yeah, what this macro does, it just relieves you with way of work you would otherwise have. So just let us go to the macro, and this macro here, yeah, give the macro an icon that you can find by yourself, but yeah, you will, I advise you to bind this to a hotkey, that you can easily flow into your yeah, standard rotation, your daily routine. And this is the complicated part here. This is just everything what the macro does for you with the sorting part, and the other stuff is really easy, as you can see here. The thing about it is that you just have to open the saddlebag with the macro, and when the saddlebag is opened, it also opens your inventory. So you don't have to write another command for inventory, just open the saddlebag. And the character, which I have normally set on the keybinds on C, and I replaced this, of course, with the macro location, yeah, to have this much easier and to open it with the macro. Yeah, and that's it for the inventory macro. Yeah, it's very easy, I think, and you should just copy this, no problem, no adjustments need to be made, so just copy this. Yeah, with this macro it's the same, just according to your displays. If you have a fourth, just copy the fourth line here, or if you want to the party list be displayed or not, just edit or delete it. And yeah, here have the correct mount that you possess and you want to use to be defined inside of this line, or these two lines here. Yeah, the next part, that is again an easy part before turning to the collapsing hotbars, which are a bit difficult, I think. So let us just do this first. These are the icons or the switches for our jobs, and as you can see, we are using the crystal from the appropriate job. As you can see, the Dark Knight really looks amazing. This is one of the coolest crystal, I think. Others are not so spectacular, but yeah, if you take these normally, these are really boring. So I really like the idea from having the soul crystals, the job crystals as macro icon. And yeah, thanks to Macy, he brought me to that idea, so he's the best guy. Yeah, what this does and what you need to do here is just ignore these parts here. This is another thing that is important for the collapsing hotbar section, so we will just ignore this for the moment. The important thing here are these two lines, and what these lines do. This is the micon, that means that you have this symbol here, and you can just copy them if you're using the English client like I am doing. Just copy them and take these descriptions here, these command lists. But here it's important that you have to change these numbers. You can copy this text, but you really have to change these numbers because they are definitely sorted in another order on your character screen. That means you have to look up your gear list and see what you have done here. For example, I have taken the Dark Knight here, and that means I have to change this to 1 because the Dark Knight is on the sorted number list here as number 1. So yeah, for example, we take another one here, maybe the Red Mage, and as you can see, the Red Mage is on the number 4 here, so I have to take number 4 after the change here. Yeah, and you have to just adjust this according to your order and the numbers you have set inside of your order. So yeah, just take a look at your order and replace these numbers with your numbers for the jobs you are choosing. Yeah, and that's it for the easy stuff, the easy part of this.